Picture a courtroom where one side is an ordinary citizen and the other side is a powerful official. The citizen says the government broke the law. The official says everything was legal. Now imagine the judge must decide the case, but the judge can be fired tomorrow if the official dislikes the decision. Even if the judge wants to be fair, the pressure is obvious. That is why judges need independence. Judicial independence means judges must be able to decide cases according to the law and the facts, not according to fear, popularity, personal favors, or political pressure. It does not mean judges are above the law. It means their decisions should not be controlled by the people who happen to be powerful at the moment. Courts exist because societies need a peaceful way to settle disputes. People disagree about contracts, crimes, rights, elections, family matters, and government actions. If the judge is simply an agent of the strongest side, the court becomes a performance, not a real place of justice. Independence gives people a reason to believe that even an unpopular person, a poor person, or a political opponent can receive a fair hearing. One of the most important reasons is protection from government abuse. Laws often limit what governments can do, but limits mean little if the same government can command the judge who interprets them. An independent judge can say, "Iverza, the police search was illegal, or ah." This law violates the Constitution, or even when officials are angry. That ability is a central part of the rule of law, the idea that power itself must obey legal rules. Independence also protects ordinary legal disputes from outside influence. A business should not win because it donated to the right person. A defendant should not lose because the public is furious before all evidence is heard. A family case should not be decided because one parent knows someone important. Judges need space to slow down, examine evidence, and apply the same legal standards even when emotions are high. Most legal systems protect independence in practical ways. Judges may have secure terms of office, fixed salaries, rules against arbitrary removal, and ethical duties to avoid conflicts of interest. Appeals courts can review decisions, and public written opinions can expose weak reasoning. These tools try to balance two needs. Judges must be independent enough to resist pressure, but accountable enough that they do not act like private rulers. Independence is not the same as perfect neutrality. Judges are human. They have backgrounds, values, and blind spots. That is why legal systems use procedures: evidence rules, precedent, open hearings, appeals, and written explanations. Independence gives the judge room to follow those procedures seriously. When courts lose independence, people often notice the damage slowly and then all at once. Citizens stop suing powerful actors because they think the result is decided in advance. Businesses hesitate to invest because contracts may not be enforced fairly. Political disputes move from courts to streets because no trusted referee remains. So, judges need independence because law is only meaningful when someone can apply it without being controlled by the strongest voice in the room. A society can write beautiful rights on paper, but those rights become real only when a judge can protect them, even when doing so is difficult.